Howdy there. Here to talk about The Ghost Rider. One of my favorite films from last year, 2010. Excellent film. I think it's Roman Polanski's best, at least the best that I've seen. I'm no expert. I give it a solid 9, and I think it might grow on me, really. Very smart. Roman Polanski's been making movies for a long time now, and I think this really showcases what he has learned. I mean, I often think that artists should get better, as they evolve. And by that theory, I think any film they make late in their career should be at least better than earlier films. And for me, that goes for music and basically any form of art, I think. They should continue to evolve and learn and become more masterful. And I think Roman Polanski's done that. Again, this is the best film I've seen of his. It's about a ghostwriter who is hired to write the memoirs of a former British Prime Minister, played by Pierce Brosnan. The ghostwriter is played by Ewan McGregor. I think it's Ewan McGregor's best performance, at least since Trainspotting. He carries the film. He's in practically every scene. He's great. He's fantastic. Pierce Brosnan, also very good. One of the best performances I've seen him give. Just a really good movie. Also stars Kim Cattrall, Olivia Williams, and Tom Wilkinson. And Tom Wilkinson is nowhere on the box, so you wouldn't even know he was in there. Tom Wilkinson is amazing. He's one of my favorite actors. I think he's one of the best character actors in the business. Ever since I saw him in Michael Clayton, he's pretty much earned a free pass for me. I'll see any movie that he's in because I think he's an amazing actor, and I've seen what he can do. He's fantastic here. When he gets on the scene, there's almost like you could feel it, a palpable change in energy. That's his power. And I think he's fantastic here, as he always is. It's a mystery. It's co-written by Roman Polanski with Robert Harris, who also wrote the novel. It's from a novel. I believe it was nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay, which it lost to The Social Network, as it should. But it's an excellent screenplay. Very quotable, very clever, funny at times. I mean, it's got everything. It's dramatic. It's funny. It's tense. It's a mystery. Many things happen, and I don't want to go into details, but you're dealing with high-level, secretive government officials here, so things tend to happen that are bad and are inevitable because of the level of power involved. I think every shot, was composed. Every shot, really, I almost want to call the film Kubrickian, because I thought it reminded me a lot of Stanley Kubrick. And I thought that that Roman Polanski might be paying a slight homage to Stanley Kubrick in this film. The camera remains stationary a lot of the time, and the shot is composed, beautifully. Everything, if you freeze frame it, it looks like a painting. Just gorgeous photography, shot composition. Characters do odd things, like some remain like motionless, again like they were in a photograph or a painting. The character just kind of stands there and looks at the camera. Again, that felt very Kubrickian to me. Just a really solid film. I definitely think you should see it, especially if you're a fan of mysteries, of political movies, political intrigue. Great movie. If you're a fan of Ewan McGregor, seriously, I think this is his best performance, so check it out. I really don't know what else to say. I was really sucked in from the opening scene. I don't know what it is. It's not like it's a spectacular crane shot or tracking shot. It's just a wide, stationary shot of a ship coming into port. But for some reason, it just sets up the tone for the rest of the film. And I think that's what I really admire about the film, is the tone and the consistency to which that tone is presented. It doesn't, it's very smooth running. It's very involving. Now, it does require your attention. I mean, you could go so far as to say the film is slow, but I think that the story is deep enough and complex enough, and the actors are good enough to make you believe in the characters that you don't really seem to notice. And it is like 2 hours and 5 minutes long, but and you do notice the time, but you don't mind that much, because one, the story is so intelligent that you want to see how this ends, and you get wrapped up in it. I mean, it's a mystery, and I think mysteries you want to know the answer to, and that, as a mystery, this works very well. And I guess there are twists. I mean, not really. I think it's just a pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess it's always a twist when you find out who the bad guy is, but I didn't think it was that, like, I thought it evolved quite nicely, and revealed itself quite nicely. I think the ending is fantastic. Again, it's something to think about. It's something to think about. I mean, there's definitely a closed ending to it. It may not be a satisfying ending, or at least a happy ending, but it's an ending. And I don't know. There aren't many films that have balls like this film. So I think that's important. Again, it was not made here in America for obvious reasons, I guess. But I think it's a great film, and I think it will only get better. I think it will only get better. I don't know if I want to buy it, but I definitely want to see it again. I mean, I look forward to watching it again in the future at some point. I guess that's pretty much it. I just think it's a gorgeous film, well made, intelligent, smart, unnerving, involving, layered. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. So that's Polanski's Ghost Rider, and solid 9. One of 2010's best. Thanks.